Hello and welcome everybody to 1994. In 1994 it stands out to me because a couple of things happened, notably in my life. Grant Hill and Jason Kidd were drafted in the NBA draft. This is when basketball was life, all right? Michael Jordan was it, and everybody was looking for the next Jordan. Shaquille O'Neal was in the league. He was just dominating. He was this huge powerhouse, and Grant Hill comes along, and I'm like, sweet. I loved watching March Madness that year. You know, Duke with Grant Hill just making all sorts of ridiculous shots and passes, and I was just like, he's so good. And so I even went out and bought. This is the shoe era, right? This is the Nike era, or this is the sneaker era, okay? So I bought some Fila, because, you know, everybody had Nike, everybody had Jordan. So I bought some Fila Grant Hills, right? With the heel, the white hill on the heel. It was pretty awesome. And it was just like, big piece of EVA, you know, and I thought it was so cool. And I was just like, I bought the new and I was just like, smell them in my room. The smell of EVA foam, not what I would describe as a health drink or anything healthy, not organic, but you know, you're a kid, right? Come on, I was a kid. And I was just like, the smell of new shoes, that's so nice. I love these shoes. I wore them all over, totally destroyed them. You know, in my mind, I'm like, these are going to be collectibles someday. Not in the condition I left them, and they were really beat up. I think I just threw them away because they were holes in them. You know, the sole had like delaminated from the shoe. They were in bad shape. Anyway, 1994 brings back memories like that for me. Grant Hill, such a good basketball player. Yeah, all right, injury in 2000, I get it, but like that's what 1994. Did I say 2004? 1994 brings back those memories to me. And I wasn't even aware of any of this stuff going on. But on that note, let's get this on the review table and have a closer look. Very easy to recognize aluminum, very alloy. The previous year it was titanium, this year aluminum. Killer whale, lightly scratched into this aluminum. Orca. It's like some sort of like Harry Potter spell you cast on somebody to turn them into a fish. Wilson, it's not a fish, it's a mammal. Thank you for that. Wilson. Carbon graphite face. 1 wood, 9 degree. Lovely. We spin around the skirt. Up here on the hosel, you'll notice that there's a portion that's not painted by the ferrule at the top of the hosel. We spin around the skirt with this lovely paint job. Nothing on the toe. At a dress, I was going to say clean, but it's aluminum. The paint just coming off of here. And no center mark, nothing. And then we get to the carbon fiber face. It's a carbon fiber face in 1994. They had them in the 80s, but here they are, still, you know, in an aluminum head. We spin up the shaft, you can see, black ferrule. Red shaft, and is it the famous UST branded? Can you see that UST brand right here? Fire stick, 3.5, graphite, regular flex. 3.5, is that light flex? Anyway, moving up, we have the Wilson branded Tour Wrap style grip. What does this say? Made in the USA, back when things were made in the USA. Tour Wrap Golf Pride. All right, so lovely Wilson branded grip. There is a loose weight in this. The first thing I filmed was the range session, which I'm going to show you now. So you'll see me discover that there. So let's roll that footage. Wilson killer whale with a carbon face. Because that's what real killer whales are, right? They're made out of carbon fiber. That's why they're white and black like that. Oh, there's a rattle. So, all right, you guys know by now there's a rattle in here. Has a carbon face. And what's the rest of it? Aluminum? I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I'm so confused. There's no way this can be legal. Is this legal? A carbon fiber face? Who would dream up such nonsense? Either way, gosh, I should have put some glue in here or something. All right, let's see what killer whales can really do. Some bionic, like some sort of a cyborg killer whale here. Immediately, I hit one off the toe and it went pretty straight. That's annoying.
Need to work on my consistency here a little bit, so don't mind me. I'm just going to be working on my swing, pretending I'm reviewing a driver with a moving weight. The sound is really puzzling. It's really unique. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. It's just a solid, like, thwack, you know. Not like some drivers have like this katonk sound. This has just a whack, you know. It feels really solid with a moving weight. Anyway, let me try one more here, see what goes on. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm gonna put some glue or something in here, see if I can fix that moving weight, but like, this might be, I'm gonna say it, the best sounding driver from the era. I'm not even sure if it's legal, but I really like this driver. Thoughts in the comments below. Killer Whale Orca, carbon graphite face.
This is very mild-tempered, okay? It's not going to attack billionaires on their precious yachts in the Strait of Gibraltar, okay? It's very mild. But that said, let's have a discussion here. It feels amazing. The whack, okay? It feels like it gets good distance off the face. You'll see at the end of the video, I post some just me collecting data. I think I might miss hit one of those two, but either way, look at the data. It doesn't look like excessively illegal. Might be illegal, but it's not excessive if it is, okay? So it's really mild tempered. It sounds good, but does that make it desirable? Okay, now to me, this is a question that I ask myself all the time. Would I rather have something that feels soft, that feels good, or would I rather have something that lasts a long time? And I can't answer that question. It's like with forged blades, like the softer the better, okay? I love Mizuno blades. I love Miura blades. I go play them, you know, am I gonna wear them out? Yes. Okay, then, is it worth it? Yes. I mean, the ones that I don't want to replace are the ones that I'm going to wear out the fastest. If I go out and buy the latest and greatest cavity backs, I think we're on like stealth, whatever, the stealth irons. Go buy some stealth irons. And they might last longer. Stainless steel. But am I going to keep them longer? If I buy those, why wouldn't I buy the next set that comes out next year? That's how I feel about this. Yeah, sure, I get it. People bought these new. They're the latest, greatest. They had a really good sound to them. They felt very similar to a persimmon. Whack. But it's huge. But as a collector, I look at this and I'm like, it's aluminum. How long is that? And this carbon fiber face, like there's already marring on it. How long is that gonna last? And is there, you know, as this thing heats and expands, is this gonna loosen over time? Because aluminum is very malleable. It's not, you know, as it heats and expands, it's just going to get all crumbly, isn't it? So in my mind, I'm all worried about it. But it's so good. So I don't have an answer. I kind of want to put this in a vintage set, but I'm worried about it. It's not like it's a valuable collector's item, but I like it, so I want to keep it. This is my life. This is what I worry about. Only me here on this channel am I worried about this obsolete club keeping its integrity. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to game it. I really like it. I really like this club. As a club, everything about it feels fine. The shaft feels fine. The head sounds good, feels great, but I don't see it as desirable. It's kind of a weird market segment. Let's make an undesirable, really good club. And there you have it. As usual, I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Another way you can support the channel is visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you enjoy this content, consider pushing that subscribe button down there. I am the Vintage Golfer.